How do you change it?
You should be at the top.
Facebook,
right?
Tammy DeLoso is live now in Infinite Torah discussions and prayer. Torah living.
I don't
Return to
see
life.
anything. Oh, maybe right here. There we go.
That did it?
That did.
All right.
Landscape. Button. Invite
We are
list,
cooking
12
now.
children. Cover photo of group in. Direct. Top back. Top back off.
Turning the talk back off.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I won't be able to see who's with me and who's not. Hey, guys. Those of you popping in.
That's hilarious.
Those of you popping in, welcome to Torah Living, the return to Torah Living. I know I've been gone for a minute. I want to welcome you guys back, and we're going to be going over, a few of the basics that I kind of left you guys hanging with, so that we can all be of one accord, in one mind, one spirit in the Messiah, so that His power can rest upon us all. Do you see anybody?
Just me.
Did you?
It's just me.
All right. So it's me and Tammy. I'm on her stuff because mine is in the process of being set up again. I'm under Amizakai Aleph. So if you get a friend request from me or from that name, it's me. Because I just like that name. And it translates to Corinthians from Hebrew. Yep. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the mindset that will help in our journey from being a non-believer to a Christian believer or a Muslim or Buddhist or whatever the case may be for you, to come to Torah and to be a Torah doer, not just a Torah observer. But the things that I've been wanting to share with you guys, but the mentality has to be like that in the form of being in a classroom. I've noticed from some of the comments that Tammy has made to me that a lot of us are struggling with trying to be in Scripture and immersing ourselves in Scripture every day, all day. So much so that we kind of miss the entire boat waiting on a ship. We miss the entire concept of the Scriptures and what they're saying in and of itself. We pose not only stumbling blocks for other people, but for ourselves. So it's like, I'll put it in this perspective for you. If you are in a classroom, you're studying specific things given to you by your instructor. So anything outside of that will lead to you either getting a bad grade for the day or into trouble. If you're worried about what the principal is doing and you dedicate for this day in class, you dedicate this time to constantly ridicule what he's doing or psychoanalyze what he's doing with the school financing budget, with the buildings, everything that transportation, but constantly calling him out on things that you find questionable. you get a 0 for the day for the things that you were supposed to be doing. You take that 0, you end up not doing what you're supposed to be doing. We do that every day. I see this. I hear this. Every day. Immersing ourselves in the scripture, trying to figure out the mindset of Yah. Trying to wonder what he's doing, how he did it, where he's going with it, you know, what he meant by what he said and this and that and the other thing. And you end up getting a 0 for the day. Be in your class. Do your work. Your work is not his work. His ways are his ways. Your work is your work from what he told you to do. From what he put into the teacher to tell you to do. The master, in our case, is the Messiah. The Messiah says, hey, do what he says. Learn those things, in Scripture that are there for you to learn. Do those things in Scripture that he has commanded us to do. He didn't ask. Do those things that he has told us to do. And that way, we will be in the mindset that we need to be in so that those things can be done and we won't get the 0 for the day. We won't be left behind. In other words, you get a failing grade because when it comes time for graduation, and I can't think of a more apt analogy. When it comes time for graduation, are we going to pass or are we going to fail? In the meantime, still in the education scenario, we got this counselor that's constantly saying, hey, focus. Keep your mind focused on the work that you've been tasked with. 4 hours. You got this day, 2 days to do those things that he's like. Well, what things are you talking about? He's asked you to do. 10 Commandments. Can you recite any of them? All 10? I'll wait. No. And if I'm not looking at you, it's because I cannot see you anymore. I got like 4% left in my right eye, and it's pretty much going. So you may see my eyes doing some crazy stuff, but you know what? At this point, I really don't. I'm good. You know, I can't read posts anymore. I have the phone read it for me. I have some kind of text thing going, speech to text, text to speech. So it reads to me, you know, what people may be writing or whatever. I'm not even sure if I got this centered. Do I have it centered?
It's pretty good.
Okay. So, 10 Commandments. Who can list them? I don't even know if I have anybody. If I'm talking to myself.
Me.
Okay.
There was somebody else, but I don't. Excuse me. I don't know who it was.
Wine. Well, if you can find out what they are, study them. These are the commandments that we are to live by daily. Every 24 hours that we are given, we are to employ these commandments, which includes all the law. Not some of it. I mean, obviously, the ones that Yahusha, I won't say did away with. I'll say the ones that he put on hold, you don't have to worry about, because obviously there will come a time when those laws will be reinstated or reactivated.
Such as the ones for the Levitical priesthood.
Such as the ones for the Levitical priesthood. That's right. Sacrifices and all those things. I mean, they will be brought back. You know, but we wait on his lead. We don't take that, in our own initiative to try to do things that are unseeming and outside of his will. We have that 24 hours to employ the law that are active and binding through the commandments that he has given, which Yahusha himself simplified for us by narrowing it down to 2, which encompasses not only the 10, but the entire law. Love Yah with all your heart, your mind, your strength, your soul, your possessions, and love your neighbor as yourself. When you do those things, you have done the entire law. You have the entire law. 24 hours. So that's your classwork every day. So you can take a 0 doing stuff that's extra, or you can do what you're asked. And I don't know who that is. Who's that?
I don't know. It's people sending messages.
Yeah, okay.
It doesn't matter.
All right. So that, treating your neighbor as yourself, making sure that if you know somebody that's got, need of something that you have an abundance of, or not even an abundance, but something extra. And if you want to use extra, then use it that way. If you got an extra coat and you know somebody needs one, give it to them. You know somebody that's got shoes. You got a whole closet full of shoes that you're not even wearing anymore, and they may not be brand new, but they be new to somebody that needs them.
That's right.
Give it to them. Or give it to the Salvation Army, or give it to the Department of Veterans. Somebody needs something. There's always somebody that needs something, and if it's not them, it's you.
Homeless shelters.
Yep. Tammy, homeless shelters. Some of these things. I mean, it's not just garments or whatever. It could be food. If you got cans of stuff that you're not getting ready to cook. And we all got those cans that's been in the cupboard for a long time, and it's like, man, when I bought this stuff, I fully intended to cook this stuff, but I'm not eating this.
But let me add, if they expired in 1995, go ahead and throw them away. Ain't nobody won't.
Tammy said, if they have expired already, yeah, go ahead and don't share them with people. Go ahead and give them a toss, put it in the trash. Because
3 people.
Because they're not gonna. You don't want people to give you, old food that's expired. So you want to do unto others the things that you want done to yourself. So if you have need of stuff, there should be somebody within the body that should provide that, because from Yah provides. He is the provider. So he will provide through the people in the body and from people without. And you do the same. If you got stuff that someone needs that you're not going to use anymore, pass it on. And do it in the name of the Most High. Do it in the name of Yahuwah. Do it in the name of Yahusha. So that they can hold on to a name, to hold on to that name. That name is the name that they would be saved with which they will be saved. So you got that. And these are the basics. So I went over the classroom mindset. These are the basics. This is Torah doing 101. Torah living the Torah, doing it every day, not just one day out of the week, not just on Shabbat. A lot of people don't understand that. You know what? Shabbat is just one of the 10 commandments. That's a commandment. It's not up for debate or negotiation, or that is a direct commandment of Yah. You will honor this day. You will keep it set apart. You will do no work in this day. None. You will have no transactions where you are exchanging money. That's why earlier today, which is Friday for us that are in the States, and for those of you that are in Australia or Africa or Japan or whatever, it's already, Saturday. It's already Shabbat for you. But today, which was earlier today, was preparation day. This is known as preparation day. This is the day that we prepare 2 meals, 2 times 2 for 2 days. One for today and one for tomorrow. Those meals that we prepare for today, we prepare in duplicate, so that we are not to kindle any fire to cook, to clean the house, to work on your car, cut the grass. Nope. Keep this day set apart. This is a direct commandment of Yah. So that we keep in mind. All those things that I talked about before, the 24 hours, we keep that in mind. If you missed part of that, then I'll go over it again. I know I will. But I would watch, the beginning of this video again. Did you want to say something, Tim?
No, I just said, But I am sorry for I keep on coughing.
Oh, no, you good. I mean, Tammy's under the weather, you guys. I mean, say a prayer for her. Please. So you might hear her coughing or whatever, and I'm always coughing because I'm a smoker.
Yeah.
So, who do we have anyone?
Just me right now.
Anybody saying anything?
No, you did.
I did.
I said I'll make.
No. So Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
I think everybody's
Is
gonna
watching.
have to get used to you being back.
That's all right.
And realizing that it's you.
Yeah. I'm happy. I'll be on my account next time, you guys. I know that this is, the first of many that I'll be doing for the real. But you can't stop the message of Yah, though many may try. So I want you guys to get back into the rhythm. Get back into not allowing yourselves to fall victim or prey to arguments with each other regarding scripture, because not one but So I would welcome any questions that someone may have at this point in time. I mean, you can hit it in the comments. I mean, even if you're just watching this and it's not live when you watch it, as a you're doing it over afterward, put the comments in. I'll get it. So and so has commented on the live video that you did yesterday or 2 days ago or whatever.
I'll get it.
Well, yeah, she'll get it first since I'm on her account. I missed you guys. Oh man, it's really been a really hectic journey, and I know you guys got some stories to tell, and I got some stories to tell. Me and Tammy, man, the struggle is real. The struggle is real, and it don't stop. It's like a party in New York. It don't stop. It's like Donald Trump's mouth. It don't stop. That was a joke. That was a joke.
Why do I feel like you're about to break out in song? That's kind of what it sounds like. I kept thinking.
I'll sing on y'all. Y'all know me. I'm a musician.
He gonna sing.
I play. I sing.
Sing.
I was looking for my brother Rick Marlin. I was looking for my brother Rick Howard. I was looking for some of my sisters, but I guess I'm gonna have to put the word out for next Shabbat, and just be on the advertising, the PR thing, and really promoting this, because I want us to get back to the basics. I want us to get back to the basics. That way, like in the classroom setting, in the mindset that we had. Can I get a tissue?
Yes.
I don't know why whenever I do live, my nose just runs.
It's the way you hold your head, I think.
Probably. So, back to the classroom mindset. When you're in kindergarten, you're not doing 6th grade work. You're not doing 12th grade work. When you're in 1st grade, when you're in 2nd grade, you're in 2nd grade. When you're in 3rd grade, you're in 3rd grade. Now, there are some special people that get to do, work that is above their grade while they're still in that grade, but you're still in that grade and you still are expected to do certain things in that level. So the mindset of a Torah doer is not to worry about other teachers, because when you're in a certain teacher's classroom, you're not worried about what the teacher's doing or what they're teaching down the hall, because you end up not doing what you're supposed to do in that classroom, and you'll get a 0 for the day. So worry about doing Yah's will. on a daily basis. That's the basics. That's ground floor. That's ground floor. Torah doing 101. Get the basics down. So that when you get to the point to where you graduate, and even if you don't graduate to go on into life, you graduate to move on into being an elder. And you start higher learning. So you're still in that classroom mindset. You're still going to college spiritually. So you become an elder. You become a teacher. You become someone to nurture and help others to grow, while keeping in mind, keeping that mindset that you have to humble yourself and be humble and have the mindset of, like Yahusha said, have the mindset of a child. Otherwise, you will not in any wise step foot in the reign of the heavens at all. So keep your yeses yeses, your noes noes, your brothers, keep them close, even if you don't agree with what they're saying. Pray for them. If they tell you, I don't need no prayer, do it anyway. And because they're going to say that. They're going to say, you the one that need prayer. We've all been through it. You know, the name calling and everything. I mean, I'm telling you. And the reason why we're so vicious with each other is because we're family. And family, oh man, you have no greater enemies than the ones that are in your family. I mean, you cross somebody in your family, and man, and we can hold grudges. We can hold grudges. We can block people. We can, say things about people. Don't do that either. Don't fall into that. Don't. I know we get angry with each other. And I know we cross each other. We step on toes. I mean, we say some things that we probably shouldn't say. And we end up making enemies, and we say bad things about each other. And we, as people, tend to look for co-signers all the time. We look for co-signers. We look for people that be like, yeah, man, that was nasty. Why would they say something like that? Oh, and now all of a sudden you got a fan following of people who are carrying your torch of anger. They're carrying your torch. Now, they don't have any reason to be angry with the person you're angry with, but they'll carry that torch for your sake. That is not something that the Messiah preached for us to do.
Right.
We got to keep it simple and keep it humble. And you have to be able to let things slide right off your back. And in doing so, what will make it easier, will make that part easier, is bringing those things to Yah in prayer. What did the Messiah say? That we forfeit. What peace we forfeit. Because we just don't carry everything to Yah in prayer. He said you forfeit it. You just throw it away. You just throw it. Perfectly good peace in the trash because you don't take it to him in prayer. And if you think that it's too small of a thing, think again. He's telling you to do this. Take it to him in prayer, no matter what it is. Yeah, I had a really good day today. I really thank you for today. Yeah, I had a really trying day. My co-workers, they're trying to get me fired. They talking about me. They saying things. Yeah, I got people running around saying things about me that ain't true. I mean, I've been caught up in some stuff, yeah. Yeah, my children are wayward. Yeah, my husband is wayward. My wife is wayward. Yeah, my car is breaking down and I don't have no way to work, y'all. Yeah, I have a problem. I don't understand the way that these seasons work. I don't understand the way that the feasts work. I don't even know how to even get started doing such. I don't have people around me that are doing that either, Yah. I don't know how to properly convey. Take it to Yah in prayer, whatever it may be. And Yahusha promises that you will have peace. Don't forfeit it. Don't forfeit your peace being angry at your brother, angry at your sister. Just because you don't come to an agreement, just agree to disagree for now. Let's table it. Let's walk away in love, because we are commanded to do everything in love. Everything in love. I can't say that, some of you, well, you wouldn't do that to your mama. Some of you actually would cuss out your mama. Some of you would cuss out your dad. And, that's a sad thing, because you are also, this is a commandment to honor your mother and your father, so that your days may be long. And a lot of people don't understand what honor means. And honor means obey. Some people say that. Honor means just, call them every now and again. You know what honor means. You know how it feels to be honored when someone says, oh, I'm honored that you would think about me that way. I'm honored, when you go to a courtroom and you say your honor, you're giving reverence to your parents. Mm-hmm. And not just yours. Everybody that's a mother and everybody that's a father, just show your respect. Respect. And that way, you will live a long life. It's also a commandment. I put it out there that, you should write down the 10. Write them down, write them on your heart, so that when you go through the day, you'll know what it means. And if you guys are going around wearing seats, do you not know what the seats stand for? They stand for the commandments and the law. You wear them to remind yourself of the commandments and the law. And if you don't know what the commandments are and you're wearing seats,
right.
It's like walking around with a coffin on your back and you ain't dead. It's pointless. You're doing something that absolutely means nothing. Don't get caught up in things that will sidetrack you from the basics. If somebody wants to talk to you about something that you do not know, say, I don't know. Let me look at that. Let me look that up. And let me study. Let me do some research. Let me find out. If you're a baby, nobody's going to walk up to you. If you're 1 or 2 years old, nobody's going to walk up to you and ask you, what do you think about, Chevrolet versus Ford? Should I get a 6-cylinder or should I get an 8-cylinder? They're going to look at you like you lost your mind. They're not going to know. So if somebody comes up to you and talks about the meat of Scripture and you have no idea, don't try to answer it. Don't do it.
Be humble and say, you know what, I don't know.
Be truthful. I mean, if you know, you know. If you don't feel ashamed to say that you don't know. Don't feel ashamed when you don't know. Because I'm telling you right now, you will gain more respect of your brother or sister if you're a straight shooter. If you tell them that I really couldn't tell you that, I don't know. That's a good question. It's one that I probably will ask when I'm as seasoned as you are, but I don't know right now. And if you do know, give them the right answer and the only answer. Don't add to it. Don't add your spin on it. Don't make it into clever speech. Keep it simple. When the Messiah was on the earth, he did not wear king's robes. He did not use clever speech. However, he did talk in parables. He did use stories when he talked so that he could break it down for the people and they can understand. For those that had ears to hear, they would hear, and those that didn't wouldn't. So when you speak to your brother and your sister, speak in a like manner, like I'm speaking to you guys. You know, I'm being straightforward. I'm not trying to be clever. I'm not trying. You don't see me in a suit. You don't see me walking around with talits and everything on. I mean, even though, that, I'm not saying don't do it. That's just not me.
Right. Say hi to Angela Avalos. She's watching.
Angela, long time no see. I hope everything is going well with you guys out there in the motherland. I can't see you, so if you're saying anything, I can't.
I just saw that it said that she's watching.
Okay, I just want to say hey, and to everyone else, and all my brothers and sisters. I mean, when you talk to people, when you talk to your brothers and sisters, be real, be straight, be honest, and keep it simple and the truth. Don't go above and be trying to be extra, trying to seem more knowledgeable than you are, because that will only come back to bite you. Don't pose stumbling blocks. Don't do things that are unseemingly. Preach one way and 6 days out of the week you raising hell. Don't do it.
Oh, man.
I can't tell you how good it is to be able to speak with you guys again. And I'm obviously not going to hold you guys long, and because I feel that this is oddly self-serving when I'm just talking to myself. So I'm going to be a little more active in I don't want to say advertising, but getting the word out that the Torah living has returned.
Bruce Lee. He said, good to see you again, brother.
Is that Bruce Lee? What's going on, Bruce Lee? How you doing, my brother? It is, I can't see you, so it is good to hear from you again. And I will be back. I'm going to be on Tammy's thing now because I have my own account. It was being set up and refined right now, but Tammy's using it right now, so say hi, Tammy, on my account so you can see who I am and shoot me a friend request. Yeah.
That's me. I said hi with the little hand.
Yeah, okay. So what the Amizakai Aleph is the one that I'm using now. I'm on Tammy's now because mine isn't all the way set up.
Bruce, I was sorry to hear about your dad.
Oh.
As well.
What happened? Okay. Tammy says she's sorry to hear about your dad, Bruce, and I would like to hear what had happened. If anything, if I need to say prayer for him or not, just let me know.
My phone. Your phone.
Yeah, my phone.
That was your phone.
My phone's sending out a sonar saying, hey, I'm over here. So anyway, I'm not going to hold you guys long this time. Go back and listen to the beginning. I mean, right now we're just getting back into the mindset for the basics for Torah doing 101, so that when it comes time for us to reach the next level, we'll be ready for the next level because we'll have the basics down to a T. We're crossing our T's and dotting our I's and making sure that we are staying within our lane in serving the Most High, in serving through the Messiah. Everything that we do in love. And I love you guys, and I can't see if there's anybody saying anything. Are they saying anything?
No.
No?
No, nobody's
So,
saying anything. Everybody's just, listen, I think people are going to be glad you're back.
well, I'm glad to be back, and I'll be even more glad when we get this thing kicked off the ground and back into full swing.
Talking about some, meat of Scripture.
What?
You know, I mean,
Oh.
it's like later on. That's when people start to ask questions.
So these are things that you may have down. But you know what? It's always good to go back. It's always good to go back and make sure that you have the basics. You know, refresher for those of you who are seasoned. And groundwork for those of you who are just getting started and just awakening. I mean, you are broken out of the bondage of the things that have been taught to you your whole lives, like me. I mean, here I am. I'm 50 years old and boom, you know, things are different. I'm seeing things different. I'm feeling different about everything, and I'm trying to remain as humble as I can. You know, I don't want to make it about me. It's about us. It's about the Messiah. It's about Yahuwah. It's about the Most High. There is none greater. So, hopefully I will see you guys next Shabbat. So, Torah Living is back. It has returned. I'm glad to see that some of you have checked in. I will be looking for a lot more of you to become engaged, because this is not going to be the cap show. This is not going to be the Corinthians hour.
Oh, man. That would be annoying.
Really? Tammy said that would be annoying. Oh my God. But no, I want this to be about the body coming together so that, you know, the head has good shoulders to be on. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah. No?
Weird.
All right. So we will check you guys. I will turn that camera this way. Yeah, that's what happened.
Sorry.
So,
It's gross.
love you guys. Check you guys later. I can't.
Don't put it up there.
Yeah, don't.